You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Okay. So we can just go in cold on this for you guys. I already saw it. I think that these Paris Olympics, they're definitely woke. And you were just saying, Myth, that Paris is a super woke city. France is a woke country.
Like you recording it there now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we fixed too.
Problem with France is, like Paris is a dump. It's horrible. It's like I feel safer in the Bronx than I would be in Paris. The ghettos there is unreal. And Marseille is just as bad as well.
Really,
and
Marseille's that bad?
Marseille's nasty, very nasty. With France, like I say, like most cities, most countries in Europe and all that, like I say, in Germany you have a load of Turks, but the thing with the Turkish people in Germany, they do work and they do contribute to society. Now in France, you have a massive influx of North Africans, mainly Algerians, Tunisians, and Moroccans, all Muslim. I say roughly about 67 million of them there in France, and I say about 2 million of them in Paris alone. Now, also, there's a lot of African migrants from French colonies, like Senegal, Cameroon, Mali, Congo, Rwanda, and all that as well. So, basically, like I say, Marine Le Pen would probably call it a cesspit, basically, the melting pot of migration. That's what she would say that way.
Okay. But we know that as far as the government goes, I mean, they're pretty radical.
Macron is probably the next in line after Trudeau with being a World Economic Forum puppet, basically.
But check this out, though, guys. I mean, already, man, you already know they don't want these athletes to use any air conditioning. Some countries say, we're going to bring our own. But when it comes to food, man, these Olympics are woke on food. You may be thinking, how can you be woke on food, man? Well, you know that they love to demonize meat now, and they were pushing plant-based diets for Olympians. Look at this here. Paris Olympics. Yeah, Paris Olympics already running out of real food after trying to push plant-based food on athletes. Wow. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up, man.
Do they have plenty of soy over there? Did they bring plenty of that? Just wondering.
Now you guys know me. I eat meat, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, man. That's me. Absolutely. It says while a handful of events have already gotten underway at the 2024 Paris Olympics, Friday evening's opening ceremony will mark the official start of the Summer Games. The games will take place over the next 16 days until August 11th, yet somehow organizers are already running out of food for athletes in the Olympic Village. Whether it's transportation nightmares, inadequate beds for the most elite athletes on the planet, or general infrastructure issues, some things always go wrong during the Olympics. Running out of food before the games are even officially underway is a new one. That is crazy. Yeah. And we're not talking about the Olympic Village running out of certain fruits or vegetables either. There is a shortage of two of the most staple proteins for 99.9% of athletes: grilled chicken and eggs. Wow. So no chicken, no eggs. Man, I eat about 8 eggs a day myself. Man. And I'm not even a world-class athlete. I just eat a high protein, high fat diet.
Man, when I was bodybuilding, I was eating like 2 or 3 chicken breasts a day, and probably maybe 4 eggs a day, probably every day, like clockwork. Yeah.
I don't like chicken breasts. It's too lean, man. It's flavorless.
I don't either, but back in those days, that's what everybody ate.
Yeah, chicken thighs are good. I eat rib. I actually eat a lot of ribeyes too. It says here, according to the Times of London, some athletes have resorted to bringing packed meals back to the village because they simply can't get their hands on any chicken or eggs. They're pushing soy on these people, man.
Absolutely.
The reasoning behind the shortage of two of the most eaten items on planet Earth is the result of Olympic officials pushing more plant-based food items on athletes in hopes of reducing the game's carbon footprint.
It's a myth.
Wow.
It's a total myth.
Climate change is affecting the diet of the
Yeah,
athletes.
you know, they're talking about, oh, we don't want these cows farting or anything because that leads to climate change.
We're living in the craziest world ever.
But believe it or not, we actually eat less red meat now than we did 100 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
I mean, we're eating more chicken than anything. And I got to admit, man, red meat tastes way better than chicken to me.
Oh, good. Yeah, totally.
Well, yeah, for the most part, you're right. Yeah. I like some grilled chicken. I mean, or smoked chicken. That's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I do like smoked chicken, but
yeah.
I like marinated chicken thighs. They're so good.
Like throwing some leg quarters on the grill and smoking them up, man. That's good eating. That is good eating. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It says, in other words, Olympic officials are trying to force premier athletes into eating vegan meals because carbon footprints are more important than providing adequate food options for those who rely on animal proteins. While there are certain athletes in the Olympic Village who have vegan or vegetarian diets, I'll go out on a limb and predict that they're outnumbered by athletes who rely heavily on a diet of animal proteins and eggs. Yeah, I completely agree with that, man. And the thing is, man, why are we hearing about the carbon footprint of like these processed foods, man? That process.
Yeah.
We don't hear anything about the carbon footprint where you actually got to process foods where if you want an animal, you slaughter the animal, you cut them up, and then you cook them.
It's called lobbyist. At least here in the United States,
Yeah.
that's why we don't hear
I'll tell you one thing, though. This will really rile up China James, because apparently when he's playing, he eats about 1 kilo of chicken a day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure LeBron ain't no vegan.
Yeah.
No, he eats about 1 kilo of chicken breast a day. And on top of that, he eats eggs, like milk.
I mean, yeah,
He drinks about 2 or 3 liters of whole milk a day when he's playing.
Yeah.
Just looking at the way LeBron looks, I mean, I don't really understand kilos. I'm not in the UK. I understand pounds. I'm willing to bet that LeBron James is probably eating about 4 pounds of meat a day, is what I'm guessing. A whole lot of protein because he's super active.
Stacking a 16-ounce rib
I've seen a video of his diet. Like I say, he about 2.2 pounds of chicken breast a day he's eating. He's eating steak, fish. He's on about 5. He's on 5 meals a day, roughly about 4,500 calories. So his base is high carb as well.
Yeah, he's eating carbs. He's not a carnivore.
Yeah.
No, he's eating up to about 280 grams of carbs a day. On top of what he's eating there now as well. But he eats a lot of fruit.
How many miles do they say they run in an average NBA game? Like something like 2 or 3 or 4 miles every game is what it comes out.
No, it's got to be more than that.
Nothing compared to soccer players.
But the soccer game is a lot longer, and there's really almost no stoppage, really.
Right.
He plays for Arsenal, and he's a Norwegian international. He's Martin Odegaard, and Sky Sports done a thing on him there during a game last season, and he ran up to about 14 kilometres, just under 9 miles in a 90-minute game.
Did you guys ever see the Michael Phelps diet when he was competing? Dude was eating 10,000 calories a day.
Yeah, I remember that.
And yeah, there was carbs, but there was a ton of meat.
2.55 miles in every NBA game on average.
Yeah, when you're trying to force veganism and all that stuff on athletes, man, that's going to backfire, man. I mean, first of all, your body has to adapt to that stuff, adapt to it. I mean, these people showing up to the Olympics, they're like, all right, where's my bacon, eggs, steak, chicken? You get that, man? That's going to affect your performance, man.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.